Good afternoon. This is the BBC broadcasting for this hour. I am Rachel Long. We have breaking news. About 3 hours ago, a disturbing incident that is happening in the Pridelands, that the king of the Pridelands has been dead by the rebels of the Outlands, the Lion Guard, and the Queen of Pride Rock is investigating the death of the king of Pride Rock. It is possible that it could be an assassination to the king. Tonight we are on the phone with someone in the Pride Rock. Good evening, Kian.
Good evening, Rachel. Thank you for having me.
We understand that you father, which is the king of the Pridelands, is that?
Yes, Rachel. The news says I have no interest on my thoughts, so I'll just share them at other things. I was the lion guard between the Pridelands all the way from to the end of the Outlands. During the last few hours, my dad Simba was killed by an unknown perpetrator, and that caused the animals to go crying, and that caused it to go hysterical, and this funeral will start in 3 weeks. So that's why we have to support him, and what I heard about his autopsy, which will occur in about 2 minutes, well, it did occur. And his autopsy said that somebody has been died at the hands of somebody else. So what I mean is that somebody has killed my father Simba, which that means that he won't be able to be king no more unless we bring him back to life, or maybe he's breathing still. It is unknown that Simba was probably breathing or not, and that caused us to be worried about him. And then a few hours after the incident, the king was dead, and his body was deceased. Everything was dead in his body, and then the scientists, including everything in the case file, was gone, and that caused it to be a most tragedy that happened to the Pride Lands, including the world. So what I heard is we found the note from a few hours later that the hyenas just came out from the Pride Lands and then just go into other countries, such as the United States and other countries. So what that means is that, I can't believe how to say this, but this is not for other people in other countries said. The hyenas are going to the United States and trying to kill civilians, and then that caused it to go horribly wrong between the Pride Lands and the United States. So next time, don't go near them, and next time for your plan.
Dear God, that means that the hyenas are escaped from Pride Lands and they are heading to the United States and kill innocent civilians.
Yes, certainly. What they did not know is that in the Pride Lands, we have a king and queen. In the United States, they have a president and a vice president. So that means that doesn't mean that there's if you don't know about the U.S., then you're not supposed to be visiting or welcome there. So that's why the hyenas and also the queen, my mom, which is the queen of the Pride Lands, need to explain. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kian, for your time.
You're welcome, Rachel, and I'll let you know if I hear something.
This is the BBC News.